Hello there. Godzilla is directed by Gareth Edwards and stars Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Ken Watanabe, Elizabeth Olsen, and Bryan Cranston, who just finished Breaking Bad last year. This is also the second Godzilla movie to be produced by Hollywood since the 1998 Abomination, directed by Roland Emmerich. Now, I'm not really delved into Godzilla, so I wasn't sure that this movie would do anything for me. But I decided that I could give it a chance, and in some ways I'm happy that I did. And in some other ways I really could have passed on this. Not to say that it's bad, but rather that I think more time was dedicated onto the wrong things rather than the right things. Like in this movie, you've got Bryan Cranston and Aaron Taylor-Johnson portraying father and son, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson got more screen time. I don't think that other guy is a bad actor, but if you have Walter White in your movie, show him in your movie. Although all of the actors do a good job, I feel that their characters could have been better fleshed out during the scripting phase. The only exception to this fallacy, I suppose, is, guess who? Bryan Cranston. Cranston not only gives probably the best performance, but his character is also probably the best fleshed out. It really makes me wish that he had more screen time than he actually did. How's the story? Kick-Ass portrays a soldier who returns home from duty while some prehistoric monsters are unleashed onto the world causing chaos. I give the movie credit for dedicating some screen time onto these characters. Don't sit on there, no. But if you actually grow to care for these guys, it's probably due to the actors rather than Max Borenstein's script. The script isn't really bad either, but one thing that hit me was during the second act. Aaron Taylor-Johnson's character has to look after this Japanese kid after he's separated from his parents. And you could have cut this subplot out, it's of absolutely no consequence. So this movie's starting to sound rather disappointing. Is there nothing remarkably good about it? Well, actually there is. And it's what everyone wants to see. The monsters. The monsters are awesome. And I don't just mean the way they look. I mean everything about them. Their designs, their movements, the way they sound. You actually feel like these things are living, breathing creatures. Godzilla specifically is pretty great too. He doesn't look like an iguana! Oh, fubjuste, galoo, galay! Everything about Godzilla is great. His design, his roar, his atomic breath. There's a brutal scene involving his atomic breath that I daren't spoil. So yeah, these monsters are pretty cool. Which makes it a fucking shame that they get a tenth of Bryan Cranston's screen time. And even when they're on screen, you can barely make them out. Really. The climactic final battle takes place during a foggy night. And you're not entirely invested because half of your attention is dedicated to just figuring out what's happening. And I'm sorry, but that's a real problem. The title of the movie is Godzilla! And the characters aren't interesting enough to hold on to your attention. So yeah, when you can see them, the monsters are fucking awesome! The composer for this movie is French film composer Alexandre Desplat, who also composed the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows movies, and Twilight. He really demonstrates his talent here. This movie isn't anything great, but there's some really good things in it, even if they're not around for very long, and they're covered in shadows. It's a mixed bag, but worth a watch. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Sayonara. There, I just reviewed this damn movie. Now can you take me back to 2017? Hey! Oh, you can take me back to 2017, you obvious ripoff of an obvious ripoff? Oh, sure, just wipe your feet before you get in. Happy to be back in my own timeline. So, did we change the timeline at all? Did any T2 shit happen? Not much, except that Donald Trump isn't president anymore. Oh shit, really? I gotta see who it is. Can I borrow your gun? Yeah, sure, why not? Thank you so much.